Folks, no, it's not what you think. It's late night comedy. Come on in, grab a drink, laugh along as they crack wise jokes and say into the tub with your butts. It's the greatest thing. It's tough time. Wicked, what time is it? It's tough time. Wicked, what time is it? It's tough time.
Tough time.
Tough time.
Sometimes you just gotta put work aside and relax with your bros. Tough time.
Our new opening theme song was so fantastic.
I'm going all Fresh Prince of Bel-Air era rap tonight.
Awesome. Nice.
Okay.
What's the occasion?
I got these cool glasses over the weekend.
Fantastic. And because we are a late night comedy show, we will start with some topical news jokes.
It's not time for early birds or for serious words. It's time for late night comedy news jokes, you heard?
First thing that we want to talk about this week is actually that they put out a ranking of the most expensive colleges in the United States. And at the top of the list is actually Sarah Lawrence. Sarah Lawrence costs over $65,000 a year to go to. It's a liberal arts school. And we were thinking about other things they can do with $65,000. You can buy, 3 or 4 Ford Escapes. You can buy 20,000 burritos. Or you could become king of Greece.
It's worth it. Marlena, can you cut to your frame right now? Because it is priceless.
Incoming freshman class of Sarah Lawrence could make the country of Greece fiscally solvent if they wanted to.
The next topic is net neutrality. Obama actually came out this week in favor of net neutrality. He insisted that everyone has a right, for easy access to an open internet. He amended that statement, though, by saying that's everyone except Joe Biden, who will still have his parental control settings set to the strictest possible allowed.
The DEA, the Drug Enforcement Agency, raided NFL locker rooms over this past weekend. They did a surprise drug raid for performance-enhancing drugs and for painkillers, and the NFL teams all scattered. The Giants actually cleared out of their locker room very quickly, but the DEA was still able to intercept Eli Manning.
And the worst part about it is, Jim, they after the first interception, he just kept running at different DEA agents. One after the other, just went right down the line.
Oh.
Next up, Marcel.
What we got? Wait, what segment is this?
Tub Grub.
Oh, Tub Grub. So you settle in the back for a little QT with your boys, but you need something good to eat. You don't need a whole feast, just a little tub treat. You don't want to miss this. It's Tub Grub.
Thanks, Marcel. So guys, a lot, it's no surprise that we here at New York Christian Company always like to have a drink with us while we're in the tub, but you can actually also use this time to draw a nice hot bath and perhaps make something a little different from it. And to tie in to our guest later on, Alex Trow, who will soon to be starring in Cooking for One, we figured we'd provide some little tub grub tips for all you guys at home. So what I like to do is I like to use this tub time. I'm not really good at foresight. I always forget to take out things that need to be defrosted ahead of time. So for dinner tonight, I've got this nice seafood medley here. You can see it's got calamari, mussels, octopus, and shrimp. You could use this to put in a nice little salad. You can defrost it and get a nice little ceviche going on. So I'm just gonna open it up here. This is hard because I'm in the tub. Actually, I think you need to cut it, which might present a problem for me. So you know what I'm just gonna do? I'm just gonna stick it right in here beside me. You can just leave it in the bag. Leave the whole thing in the bag. Let it defrost. You can get your butt cheek under it if you need to submerge it completely. And there you go. And it also serves as a nice little ice pack while you're hanging, hot and cold, icy hot.
Oh, that's weird, man. I similarly, let's see if you can see this. I do this every week, not just for this segment. I really like to use the tub water to help me to cook up some nice steamed hot dumplings. It's why waste it? And during the break, I really like to be able to make myself a little treat.
What kind of dumplings are you cooking up over there, Jimmy?
These are shrimp goiza from Trader Joe's. Yeah, and You know, it's a little hard because they get a little extra slippery from the tub. You just kind of go for it.
Oh, nice.
Your own
So the proximity to your armpit hair, like, adds to the flavor.
tub goiza.
Kudos to you. You see me nibbling on some cheese over here. I like to enjoy a little bit of Gouda while I'm in the tub. I think it relaxes me a little bit. But something you may not know is that since we started Tub Time, I've actually been making bathtub wine. So we're just going to take a little bit here and just going to enjoy it right now.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Is it a Syrah, a Merlot, perhaps?
Yeah, it's actually a blend, weirdly enough. That's what I was really going for.
I imagine the bathtub wine does have several impurities in it, so...
Yes, yeah, there's a flavor of cockroach in it somewhere.
I hadn't even thought about that.
And some bleach. Bleach as well is like really, really heavy on it right now.
Good.
Bon appetit from the tub.
Well, I think this is a great time for us to launch into our next segment. Who's in that tub?
It really is a riddle, it's a mystery. Yes, sir, I'm curious a little. I just need to see just who in the world it could possibly be. Who's in that tub?
Who's in that
Yes,
tub?
Unmask yourself?
Hey!
Hi! I've been here the whole time!
You've been here the whole time?
You guys, I was here the whole time, y'all, because of the Google effects on my face.
Everyone with us here tonight is the lovely and talented Alexandra Trow.
Hi! It's so nice to be in this tub with you guys.
So Trow, you're actually going to be the star of our next show, Cooking for One with the crying chef Juliana Jones. But before we start plugging that, looking at your website, you're a very impressive young actress, some great credits to your name, and some nice reviews. And I'd like to read some reviews from your website that you have soon posted yourself. And I would like you to, if there's an agree or disagree.
Good.
This is a review of yours from Summer and Smoke. It's from the Yale Daily News. Alex Trow is an artist of grief and tension, who not only feels every scene she is in, but also haunts those from which she is absent. Are you an artist of tension and grief?
I mean, yes. Yes.
Okay.
My two primary emotions, I would say, in life, as in my art. So tension and grief are the two things I just carry around. Yep, definitely agree.
I'd like to read another review from the Detour. This is a review from the New York Times.
The Times?
Whoa!
The New York Times. The lead actresses give credible performances.
Oh, God. Yep. You know what? Sometimes when the New York Times says something, you know it's real. I love it when the New York Times, reminds me I'm real. You know what I mean? Also, as I'm hearing this, thinking I could put IN in brackets in front of that, so it would say the actors give incredible performances.
That's true.
Why stop there? You can put, in brackets, Alex Trow, and then close brackets, and then, is, and new brackets, this generation's greatest living actress. End brackets, end quote, the New York Times. And just leave the is, right in the middle.
Yeah, I could take a report on, school lunches that has been published in the New York Times and just add anything I want in brackets and be like, yeah, it was front page, guys. It was a front page review.
That was implied.
And this is from NYTheater.com. Trow is the kind of actor you rarely come across. There are many good actors. There are actors who are great at their craft. But 1 in a million actors just have star charisma. It oozes out of them. So do you have star charisma oozing out of you?
That doesn't sound healthy.
Maybe she's born with it.
Maybe you just started oozing out of her last week.
Yep.
So Trow, for the final segment of the guest interview, we usually do a little piece called Plug That Tub. And while I would like you to plug anything you have going on, I would like you to talk a little bit about Cooking for One, which we filmed last weekend. And if you could talk a little bit about the genesis of this idea.
I'm just going to say this. The Crying Chef is this character idea that I had like many moons ago about, I was watching The Pioneer Woman. Anyway, I love her, and she was always like, I'm just going to put some butter in this tub, and I'm going to feed it to all my children. And I was thinking to myself how fun it would be to be a single cook who's just really upset about everything and like never quite makes it through her beautifully prepared set or through the dish that she's thought of. And so it's like a really lovely chef who just reacts a little bit too strongly to everything, mostly because she's alone, which is a thing we all experience in New York City. Every now and then you're just like, you're by yourself because everyone's out of town or doing stuff. You got to cook something, and it can be a little bit emotionally trying. And that's where this came from. And so I'm really excited to keep working on this with you guys. It's really awesome.
Yeah, it was a super fun shoot. We can't wait to release it next week, next Tuesday, the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Well, unless you have anything else to plug, we are done with you for tonight.
Thank you so much, everyone, for watching Tub Time. And play us out, Marcel.
Three guys in tubs. No, it's not what you think. It's late night comedy, so come on in and grab a drink. Laugh along as I crack wise jokes and sink into the tub with your buds. It's the greatest thing. It's tub time. Wicked, what time is it? It's tub time. Wicked, what time is it? It's tub time.